Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to take something from the master slide and have it always be on top of any other slide. So as you may know, anything that is added to the master slide will get added to the bottom. So it always, whenever you create a new page, it creates a copy from the master slide. Any content is placed there first. And then whatever you add onto the master slide gets added to there. So you may try to add some controls on the master slide, and you may want to have those controls be visible throughout the entire page. The problem though is when you add a background, that background gets added on top of the controls. So this little snippet of code will actually help with that. So it'll always bring the controls, whatever you're working with, to the front. So let's go ahead and dive into this project. And I'm going to go into the master slide here. And you can see right here, we have our controls 1. Now this is grouped together and it does have a like button and it has some like text and it does show a liked button there. But I want this to be on top because right now what happens, if I come into this page, if I move something on this main content and I preview that, it actually gets hidden. And so somebody can't click the like button. So you actually have to add a little bit of code to have it just always be on top. This is called a z-index. A z-index is essentially things that you stack on top of each other. And what you can do is you can define a certain object to be pushed above all of the other objects. So right now that is not the case, so it's being covered. What I do need to do is figure out the ID for that object. To do that, I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to go ahead and preview this. Figuring out the model ID is a little bit tricky. And I've also heard people saying, well, I use the accessibility text and not the model ID. That's fine, but the problem with the accessibility text is it could change more often than the model ID could. The model ID could if you're copying and pasting it from a different page, but that's as less likely than changing what the accessibility text is. So that's why I always stick with the model ID. To figure that out, I can go into inspect, and then I bring the inspect window and I click this arrow icon right here. This allows me to select an object. Now it's going to select the rectangle behind it and it's going to go all the way down to the shape. So what I need to do is scroll up until I see the object group, not the actual object. Like if I come up to here, you will see like a slide object there, but I need to go up to where it says slide object group or OBJ group. And this is the ID that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm actually going to paste it into my little snippet I have off to the side. Now I'm going to explain this snippet here in a second, but I'm going to copy my snippet and that's all I need to do. And I'm going to go in here to the master slide again. And in the slide master here, I'm going to add some JavaScript to run as soon as the page loads. So I'm going to select this drop-down box and I'm going to go down to execute JavaScript and I'm going to click on JavaScript here. And this is the code. Now this is the ID that I just grabbed. You place it inside of these quotes and I will have this code for you on the video, but you can also check out the code if you go to learningdojo.ninja/javascript-snippets. This is also where you will have the code. It's not there yet, but it will be there by the time this video gets released. So I put all of that inside of a variable called controls. That then allows me to use that variable with this other code, and it's just a simplified way of me referencing to that variable without having to type in all of that right there. Then I go .style, so I'm talking to the style, the CSS, and I apply that z-index. And then what I do is I say the z-index is going to be way up here. So it's going to be 9,999. It may really not be, you may not have that many objects on your stage, but this is a way just to ensure that it's always on top. So 9,999. And that is as simple as that. You can go ahead and click OK. Let's go back to our object and cover it. It'll be covered here because the JavaScript has not run yet. But once we preview it, the JavaScript will run and it will take that object and move it above anything else. That way you can have some controls. You can always have something pop up like a logo, no matter what your background is. And you can see that's the case here. It's now placed my like button. If I click, this isn't fully working yet. In future videos, we're going to have that animate and stuff, but it will place that above my object. So a simple little JavaScript snippet that allows you to take objects on the master slide and move it to the very top. Hopefully that's helpful for you. If you want to check out more, you can head on over to my website at learningdojo.ninja. Here you can check out all previous blog posts. You can also download free templates in Articulate Storyline 360 and XAPI. And if any of these topics are new to you, you can check out the full courses covering everything from A to Z in Articulate Storyline 360, Adobe Captivate, XAPI Fundamentals, Camtasia, Articulate Rise, Custom SCORM, and HTML5 video. If you like this video, head on over to my YouTube channel, click the like button, and subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you get notified of all future videos as they come out. That really helps my channel, allows me to continue to grow. It allows me to create these videos for you to help you become the best learning developer that you can be, to really extend and expand the out-of-the-box authoring tools. That is really my main goal for this channel. Also, if you want to see anything else, go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you want to see. Anything that you want, any videos you want me to create, go ahead and do that as well. That's all I have for today, so thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.